Oh, yeah.
So you can skip the cutscenes by pressing the Option key. Let's do that for now and give our new guy a good name. How about cover art? Because we're going with the default that we get, except for Origins, which defines what your starting conditions are going to be. Now, for your first playthrough, Fede, the Miller Quest is the default, nothing super good or super bad with any of them. You can go with that one. Another good option for a beginner would be the Lone Survivor, which gives you more health, so you can take a couple of more hits before dying. Violent Pass is also a good beginner option for strong strength, so you can give a little bit more of damage in the beginning. I would not go with any of the others. Let's go with Violent Past. Again. Now, these loading screens can be a little bit long, but a lot of the lore about the game is hidden in these loading screens, which you can also access from your inventory for all of these objects once you found them. A lot of these objects that you will see in front of you now are for items that you will find quite later in the game. But the story is fuzzy enough, so there won't be any
Signed and sealed.
spoilers. And I won't spoil it for you, Fede, so you will have to do the story mode yourself, so I will skip and get right into the game. So as you see, a new guy that can walk around, and we can move the camera with the right stick, doesn't have any weapons. And this is the game trying to teach you what to do in the beginning and what to expect from it. And the first thing to expect is you will die a lot. A lot. So the first enemy here you can lock onto with R3 doesn't even have full health, but he will if we try to attack him. He will maul us. We're dead. And that the game expects of us. If you don't have any weapons and you're a complete beginner, you will die. So we can read some more of the loading screen item descriptions. That's the saw cleaver. That's a pretty good starting weapon. Let's skip. And after dying, we'll jump back to the Hunter's Tree. When we approach these stairs, we'll see the messengers coming. First item they're going to offer us is weapons. We have 3 starting weapons. The saw cleaver that we just saw in the items description is the one I'm going to pick. I think it's a good starter weapon. It's the middleman of the 3. The hunter axe is what I used on my first playthrough, and I used it until the end. It's good enough for all of the game. It's a strength build weapon, and we picked a lot of strength, so it's a good choice. The threaded cane I used on my second playthrough, and instead of strength it uses skill. And it is a little bit harder to use, so I wouldn't recommend that you use it the first time you try out the game. We're going to go with the saw cleaver. And the second of messengers will offer us the gun. The hunter pistol has a little bit better aim, and you can shoot enemies from further away. But on the downside, this game is not about shooting people. The guns are not used to kill the enemies, the guns are used to parry them. And for that, the blunderbuss, it's a shotgun, is probably better for when you start out. Since it doesn't shoot that far, but it has a wider range, so it's a little bit easier to hit the enemies. So I'm going to pick that one, also because the cover art guy has it. And last but not least, there's a notebook that we can use to write messages for other online players. So if we press the touch button, we bring up this menu, and I'm going to assign the notebook there, and exit for now. And if we press the option, we can attach for our arms, saw cleaver, and for our other arm, the blunderbuss. Oh, I see we don't have the blunderbuss, so let's press the left arrow. There we go, we now have weapons. We can hit people. Let's go back to where we came from. First floor, secret. And we're back where we came. We shouldn't just run willy-nilly. Straightforward. So let's go back instead and up these stairs. And behind these doors is an NPC.
Are you?
And this
Out on the
NPC is
hunt?
not nice.
Then I am, yes, I know, please.
But she does give us an item.
Now, go.
So, thank you for that. And let's go down to the wolf that completely mauled us last time. Now, if you look in the upper right corner, you see that we have a upside down rune thingy, 0. That is our blood echoes. It's the currents in the game, and it's also our experience points. The wolf over there now has glowing eyes, which means it has stolen our echoes. So, in order to get it back, we need to use an important skill in the game, sneaking. Failed sneaking, so let's attack. Because when we kill the enemy with glowing eyes, we get a blood echoes back, and we now have 415. That is what we're going to use to level up. Fortunately, we cannot level up just yet. We'll also see up in the right corner the eye icon with a 0 next to it. That is our insight. Unless we have at least one insight, we cannot level up. So our first goal now is going to obtain insight. Insight is tied to the story of the game and the mechanics of the game. You probably don't want to have too much of insight in the beginning, as the world will start to shift and enemies will even become stronger if you get too much insight. So try to keep it below 15. 15 is when things start to get weird and hard. Now, I'm going to explore the world a bit. Pick up things, blood vials or health potions. You see them up in the left corner. We now have killed level 9. You also see an empty box, and if I press the down key, it flashes. This is our currently equipped item that we can use. Currently we have none. We are now going to practice an important skill in the game, gun parry. Lock onto an enemy, be prepared to press the L2 button to shoot him. In the upper left, add these things, and press R1 button to kill him. Remember that combo. L2 just as the enemy swings, and then R1 when you stand close to do the super attack. And you can kill most early enemies in one hit. Other enemies that seems to be laying around sleep so much. Subtract this. I missed that one. I'm almost dead. One hit. See my life bar up in the left corner. When you get hit, it first goes away in a little bit of orange, and then a second or two the orange starts going down. You're not dead until the orange goes down. And while there's still orange there, you can regain it by killing enemies. So when you get a hit, try to be brave. Jump in on the enemy, get a few hits, and you can regain most of your health. There's a ladder. There's a stream. Go from there. That is our first boss. Let's not go there until we have leveled up at least that. There's a second lamp. We're only going to light it for now. That means that if we die, we will return here. And we can use it to return to the hunter's tree. These red glowing lamps means that there's an NPC and we can talk to this guy. At the moment there's only talk, but if we get back to him a little bit later, he will give us a quite good item to use in our left hand. So let's continue down. Grab some items. Now, going to equip Molotov cocktails and pebbles. Sorry. Molotov cocktails, back out, and pebbles. Now, if we press down, we can swap between the two. The pebbles are really good to lure enemies out of groups, so we can kill them one by one. This is something we definitely want to do. You never want to tackle 1 or 2 enemies at a time this early in the game. Super attack over there is holding down R2. And let's go down. And we can even use it on enemies that are sitting down so we can get rid of them before they get up. Now this shield enemy, don't take hit with the shield up. You have to bait him, try to attack, then hit him, shield down. Now, I'm barely at half health, so I want to use one of my health potions with triangle. Every health potion gives about 40% of health back, so as you level up your health, the health potions will sort of level up with you. There's a group of enemies. I told you not to go for more than 1 or 2, but remember this way back and we will flee that way. Press L1 to transform the weapon to a longer version. For the longer version, let's try that super attack and flee. Going to heal a bit. There's no shame in fleeing. Throw my weapon back. And that didn't go too well. That is why you only want to attack 1 or 2 at a time. Let's heal up. And back at it. One weapon. Super attack. And attack. There's another one of the glowing doors. There's an NPC. Not a helpful one, so let's ignore it for now. Back here. There's only one more thing we're gonna look at. That is this lever. We'll pull it. We open this gate. Open the weapon. And this is where we got. This is the lever we pulled for the ladder. and we now have a shortcut back. This strong guy can be gun parried, but to be honest, he's quite hard, and unless we practice a gun parry a lot so we can really nail it, I'm not going to attempt him just now. So ignore enemies that are too hard for you at the moment. There's no shame in practice, living it up, and then you get back to them when you can hit them. There's another enemy around the corner. Hit him. And up the steps. There's a shiny item lying out in the middle of nowhere, looking a little bit too good to be true. And it is. When an item is lying around like that, it's usually because an enemy is hiding around the corner. Don't rush in, walk slowly, and we pick up an item there. Now here's two enemies breaking out from the group. Let's see if we can attack them from behind. Could not. And there we go. Now, over here. Whoa! As I said, look around corners. Don't be too brave. Let's kill up. So, back to the group. This large group is where I completely failed and rage quit. I even raged uninstalled the game on my first try, trying to get past this group. And the trick is to aggro just a couple of them at a time and window through the group until there are none left. The easiest way to do that is up from this ledge. So if we move closer to them, the first of them see us. A couple try to get to us. Whoops. Now let's see if we can get some life back. Nope. That's a couple more. That group is moving there. Let's go and try to murder them from our ambush up the stairs. I'm going to let them try to lock on to the middle one. Having the long weapon. Try to sneak up on from behind. Charge attack. And it works pretty well. Charge attack. Attack. That's a striker. Let's kill him. We don't want him to sneak up on us. We're trying to dispatch the rest of the large group. Always kill the enemies where you came from, so they don't sneak up on you from behind. See if we can window through the group some more. No one's going there. That guy's standing in a corner. That's good. It means we can practice yet another skill, the backstab. So lock on, R3, walk slowly up to him. When we're standing close, shot, hit him. And normal attack, and we can not one-shot him, but two-shot him. So, behind that wagon in the middle there is a dog. Dogs are vicious. Look out for the dog. There in the top hat behind the other wagon is a guy with a gun. We hate people with guns. The two walking towards us there are pretty harmless. So let's transform the gun, have them attack us, attack him back. Let's heal up. That was pretty close. Now I want to get the dog, if possible, without it. There's no time. Okay, fine. Got the dog. Now we're gonna backstab this guy with the gun. Good. There's another. That guy with gun didn't see us. Excellent. Okay. We are now going to try to run for it and kill the guy with the gun. Whoops. One saw us, so we're going to have dispatch of him first. Now, let's run. Circle to run. Let's line up the stock. Going to walk down on him. Hit him. Jump down. Whoops. Sauce. Most of them sauce. Okay, we're good. Let's pick up some items. Okay, all the gun people are gone, so this area gun people and the dog is gone, so this area is now quite a lot safer. Okay, just one by one, with the rest of the people. Gone. Some items. Oops, sauce. Let's lock on. In this corner is a oh, sorry, cold blood 2. This is like blood echoes, but we don't lose them when we die, so save them. Don't use them for now. Save them for now. Let's continue. Missing items. Doesn't seem like it. Here in the corner. Here in the corner. Let's roll through. There's a bloodstone shard. That's an item we need to level up our weapon. We need 3 of them before we can do our first second level up. We have 2 at the moment. The guy before the first ambush actually had 1. Now I'm going to see if we can practice a gun parry. This big scary guy. Definitely don't want to be hit by him. So let's see if we can sneak. Can we sneak? We can't. So let's see if we can parry. Hit. We couldn't. Let's roll away. Don't be brave. Roll away. Oops. Short attack. Roll away. Oops. We don't want him to hit us with these. Heal. Roll. Can't seem to get my super attack. Need to practice super attacks. That was too bad. So there's more Molotovs. Here is a torch. The torch we can use the option key and attach as our second left-hand weapon. Now we use the left button We can swap between the two. We can even hit with a torch. It's mostly useful in dark areas, but hairy enemies such as beasts are very susceptible to fire, so you can use it as a weapon for them. These ones are much easier if you have they are quite slow moving. Once they start flapping and get into the air, if they start comboing you, it can be quite hard. Now the blood oil urn we got there, we can use in combination with the Molotov cocktail. So if we first throw an oil urn at the enemy, and then a Molotov cocktail, the fire damage is almost doubled. There's another NPC, let's ignore. And this is the first hidden shortcut. We roll through this mess. We get down here, there's dogs in cages that can escape. Let's kill them off before they do. There's more dogs down here. Let's not dispatch them. Second hard. No dogs are going to attack us from behind. And we're going back up. This is where we came from. Going forward and left. And here, up the stairs, is another item. More of the coal dew. The blood echoes that we don't lose when we die. Save them. Down here are more of the big guys that I completely failed to super attack. Let's not fight them just yet. Let's run over here into the house and find another shortcut. Open the door. There's a guy in the dark. A torch would be a good idea. Let's use the torch. There's another ambush. Even this old hunter in a wheelchair is deadly. Let's kill him. Got the items. Continue out inside. There's none. Let's practice a gun pose. Got it. And nailed it. You did see that he got a hit on me, but with the super attack, I got all that health back. And another bloodstone shard. We now have 3, so that is enough to level up our weapon. Okay, open this gate. And there's a lamp, so we now have a shortcut back to our lamp. Let's run back. To the left of the house are the big guys that we're going to avoid for now. So let's go through the house. And up these stairs. It's actually the first boss, but we're not going to try the boss just yet before we leveled up both ourselves and our weapon. So we are on this quest still to get insight to 1. Currently have it at 0. So let's go down here. This is where we kill the dogs in the cages. There is another dog around that corner. Let's see if we can sneak up. Ah, this attack was quite bad. Oh, another item. Another dog barking at the door. Let's sneak up from behind. Kill. Now, this NPC is not friendly. But later on in the game, we can get some good items from her. Let's continue down. There's a lot of barrels. You can either go down the stairs and fight the hard way, go through, sneak around up here and get some good items. Be careful as you walk so you don't fall down, and be extra careful with these bodies. You see them hanging. We want to cut them down, but as we hit, we move a little bit forward, so we don't accidentally want to fall down as we do that. So aim a little bit like this, and they fall down. Go to the next one. More of the blood echoes we don't use when we die. Let's see. We stand like this. Nope. Stand like this. Yep. Be very careful so you don't fall down. And behind these barrels, there's a little area outside with another NPC. It's the first other hunter than ourselves that we meet.
Oh, what am I here?
She has
Prepare
a quest line,
yourself. There
and
are
it gives
no...
us bold hunter marks. The bold hunter marks I like to equip in the touch button menu. Over here, the bold hunter marks allows us to teleport back to the last lantern, that lamp that we activated, and we can chicken out if we like. It takes a little bit of time to activate, so you need to be careful, not surrounded by enemies, find a safe spot, but it's a good way to chicken out and get straight back to the last lamp that we visited, and we are going to use that in a while. But first we need to get down here. Now, we do want to fall down. We can make this fall, but we want to do it in a relatively safe area. We want to do it over on this side. See the guy standing there with the back to us? It's quite dangerous, so we don't want to aggro him. So let's try to fall. Oops, there's another enemy. Let's wait for him to return up before we jump down. Okay, that should be safe. So let's fall down. Oops, that didn't go too well. And let's roll. Let's not be hit. Roll. Let's get a super attack. The guy is shooting at us over there. Okay. Let's walk behind here. We can kill him before he shoots us in the back. And what better way to stop someone from shooting us in the back and hit him in the back. So super attack and kill. There we go. So there was one more enemy over here. Let's see if we can dispatch that one too. Get out. So now as we fall down, we can either fall down on this side, where the first body that we drop down is. That body contains a weapon. We are not going to use that weapon, so we are going to fall down on the other side, where that body fall down, which only contains an item. Now, that niche there contains a rat. There's empty there. There's empty there. So we're going to fall down on this area with the least amount of enemies. So we can walk our way over. Nothing. Whoops, there is a rat. Let's see if we can sneak behind and attack. Yep. Now the next group is more than two, so let's use the long weapon. We're probably not going to be able to sneak up on them. Nope, they already saw us. Actually only one attacked. Oh, let's go for the long one. That there goes well. Got most of the health back. Got an item, which is another bloodstone shard. We now have 4. Rats turning their back against us. Is there other rats? No. Fall down. Sneak up. Roll away, don't be brave. Roll away. And we're dead. And in this corner is the Madman's Knowledge. The Madman's Knowledge is what we have been looking for to be able to level up our first time. The Madman's Knowledge is accessible through our inventory, so let's open the inventory and look at it. And if we use it, we gain 1 insight. And by using the 1 insight, I'm now going to use the gold mark that we got from the Hunter NPC to return to our lamp. And we're back. Now, we return to the Hunter screen. We will notice that something has drastically changed. The doll that was previously sitting there has now come alive. This is a change that happens when you have 1 insight. And she is helpful and will help us to level up.
Very well.
In the beginning, I suggest you put all of your blood echoes into vitality. If you put all your blood echoes into vitality, it means you can take a couple of more hits before you die, and that means you can make a couple of more mistakes as you practice this early in the game. I would keep leveling vitality to be in order to survive, and strength in order to dish out more damage in the beginning until you have both at 20 or so. And once you have both at 20, you can continue to level up endurance so that you can make more hits before you have to back off. And I would give a little bit more points into skill that also levels up how hard you hit, and it also determines how much damage your super attacks gives you. I would not touch Blood Tinge and Arcane on my first run through. They are for more specialized weapons. And after leveling up yourself, you see that we have a couple more messages here. The first, these messages shows up also when we got our first insight. And these first group of messengers will give us 2 bells, a beckoning bells that allows us to call for help, and a silencing blank that dismisses help. And up the stairs is another group of helpers. It gives us a old hunter's bell that is also used for summoning help. The first bell is used for summoning other players, and the old hunter's bell is used for summoning NPC-controlled help. And now, over this workbench, we can use the rocks that we found to upgrade our sword cleaver to a +1, and we now dish out almost 10% more damage. With that in place, we can explore this area, we can talk to some of the NPCs, and when we're happy with that, we can go back to this tombstone and return to Central Jarnham and go and see if we can tackle the first boss. That is all for part 1, how to get your first level up.